I first tried crack back in 1998. When I first got hooked on it, I was absolutely blown away at how happy I felt when I was on it. I tried to share it with my friends and family, but they all just said I was crazy and that I should stop. I didn't get it. I couldn't understand how they didn't see how awesome crack is and how much it could change their lives. But no matter what I did to try and convince them to do it with me, they just kept telling me that I should stop and that it was going to ruin my life. But I just knew that crack was the answer. The excitement I felt, the feelings, ideas, dreams, etc. that I had while I was on it, I just couldn't get enough. It made it so much easier to get through my mundane, hard life as a construction worker. How could it possibly be bad for me? But after doing absolutely nothing but smoking crack 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for over a year, in which time I lost all of my friends and my family avoided me because I was constantly pestering them to join me in my misery, I lost everything. After much struggle, I finally came to my senses and quit. Wait, what? Okay, no, I actually have never tried crack. You're probably wondering why I'm telling you about it though. But before I get into that, I have a few questions for you. Have you ever wanted to work from home or own your own business? Come on, you know you want that lifestyle, the one that everyone talks about, where you can work from home in your underwear or on the beach with your laptop. So why hasn't it happened for you yet? Come on, admit it. This isn't the first time you've been looking for a proven way to make money, is it? When is it going to be your turn? My guess is this. You saw someone online promising you riches untold, but there was a catch. Doesn't there always seem to be a catch? You have to pay hundreds or thousands of dollars to get started, right? Before you ever make any money. Don't they know that that's why you're there? Because you need money? Doesn't it seem like if all of these gurus, courses, and software worked so well, and they really believed in them, why won't they just give you their money-making system, and then after you've made your money, then they could get paid? But no one ever offers anything like that. For sure, I haven't seen anything. Have you? Until now. With this system, we've figured out how to do something that no one in the industry has been able to do. We've flipped the industry standard on its head. Instead of needing to convince you to buy something from us, first, in a couple of minutes, I'm going to give you the latest version of the site that I've used to make over $3.5 million on the internet. Absolutely free. I'll literally never, ever ask you for a penny. But that's not all. As a way of totally shaking up the industry, one of my partners, which is whoever referred you to this page, is going to pay you to get started. But before I explain why we're crazy enough to do that, I need to clarify why I told you the crackhead story in the first place. Let's think about this logically for a minute. Can you see how getting duped into buying one of these training programs or systems after another, knowing in your gut that what you're hearing is a load of crap, is a little like a crackhead continuing to smoke crack while it's killing them? But you just can't help yourself. You want this lifestyle so bad that you're willing to try any scheme that looks like there's even a chance it might work. You see, if you replace the word crack from my little story with network marketing or MLM, internet marketing, home business, high ticket direct sales, etc., they're all basically the same thing, it will all make more sense. And if you've been in the industry for any substantial amount of time, you'll understand why calling it crack isn't actually all that far off. So let's look at it again from that angle. Now, this is a true story. I first tried network marketing back in 1998. When my older brother's friend Brian first invited me to an opportunity meeting, I was blown away by the concept of passive residual income. The idea of doing work once and then getting paid month after month forever. Needless to say, as a kid who was killing himself every day working construction for $5.25 an hour, it was the greatest thing I'd ever heard. So I signed up on the spot. Then I tried to share my life-changing opportunity with my friends and family, but they all just said I was crazy, that I was wasting my time, and should focus on my education so that I could get a real job with benefits and save for retirement, etc. I didn't get it. I couldn't understand how they didn't see how awesome running our own home business together would be. and how much it would change our lives. But no matter what I did to try and convince them, they just kept telling me that I should stop wasting my time. But I just knew that the freedom and lifestyle promised by multi-level marketing was the answer that I had been looking for. The excitement I felt, the feelings, ideas, dreams, etc. that I had while I was on it, it made it so much easier to get through my mundane, hard life as a construction worker. As long as I was focused on my soon-to-be successful home business, it was easy to see that soon I was going to be able to fire my boss, to quit my job, to live life on my own terms. If I just did what it takes, listened to my sponsor, and put in the time, how could it possibly not work out? Well, after working full-time on my business for a full year, I had joined the NFL. I had no friends left. As if I was a strung-out crackhead, they all avoided me because I was constantly pestering them to join me in my misery. And I only sold one product, making a whopping $13 commission, which was actually a product that my upline gave to me in order to try and keep me motivated. Long story short, I came to my senses and quit. Sound at all familiar? Well, if not, unless you pay attention to what I'm about to show you, it will soon. And one day, you might wake up and realize that you are a crackhead too. Fortunately, there is hope. Stick with me for a few moments, and I'm going to reveal to you the secret that I discovered that allowed me to overcome my crack addiction and catapulted me to generating over 800,000 leads and making over $3.5 million on the internet. Hi, my name is Kimball Roundy, and as I've said, I've earned more than $3.5 million on the internet. I've experienced the lifestyle of spending every waking moment with my family, living in fancy houses while literally working in my underwear, and driving nice cars. I've traveled around the world, and yes, even making money from my laptop while on the beach. But life wasn't always like that for me. The crackhead story, marketing story that I just told you is actually true. And for 5 years after I gave up on my first crackhead attempt at network marketing in 1999, I told anyone who even thought about joining a network marketing company that it was a scam, that they were going to waste their time, etc., including my then girlfriend, now wife, Brooke, who was joining Mary Kay. Then I found it. I let my guard down for a few minutes and got sucked into a ground floor opportunity. The opportunity to be one of the first people in the next big thing. You no doubt have heard it before. The pitch of, what if you were an XYZ company before they made $1 gazillion? What if you were the one at the top? And I was hooked again. As much as I loved my job, I actually enjoyed it, and who I worked with, and what I did there, I just couldn't escape this feeling that the new crack of promise of riches untold and passive residual income gave me. So I jumped in with both feet and proceeded to go back to all of the people I'd been trying to save from the evils of network marketing, trying to convince them that this one was going to be different. The same pitch they'd been giving me all those years, by the way. Long story short, I failed miserably again. Now, I'll tell you all about that story on the next page in the orientation video. For now, I'll just say this. In my desperation after failing, I turned to the internet looking for answers. And boy, did I find it. I found a mentor who shared a simple yet powerful secret with me. And after spending a couple years learning it, applying it, and perfecting a system to implement it, from the attic of this old house built in 1920, I created and launched a system that was called the Spiderweb Marketing System. Within the first week, we had over 8,000 leads, 30,000 leads in the first 30 days, and as many as 8,000 leads coming in every day like clockwork at the peak. And in just 3 months, we had sold over $150,000 worth of memberships. And over the first year, pulled in $526,460. In total, over 18 months, we generated over 550,000 leads and made over $1.5 million, as well as built a downline in a multi-level marketing company that has grown to over 35,000 people so far, still growing to this day, and paid me a total of $323,000.20 or rather $323,020.28 and counting, still paying me every month, month after month, year after year, now 9 years later. And the rest, as they say, is history. I've since launched 7 more software programs and systems, most of them using this closely guarded secret. And over the years, I've generated a combined list of over 800,000 leads. I've made as much as $4,000 in a single day, $238,000 in a single month, and a combined total of more than $3.5 million. All because of the secret that I learned in 2005. But the coolest part about all of this is it hasn't just worked for me. This is a screenshot of a YouTube search for the spiderweb marketing system that I did a few minutes ago. And there's over 2,100 results of people posting testimonials and reviews and whatnot of the spiderweb marketing system 8 and 9 years ago. Here's just a few examples of what that system did for these folks.
Hi everyone, my name is Brian Bear, and I'd like to tell you about the spiderweb marketing system and how I've been in it for a little less than 3.5 months now, and I'm making over $12,000 a month from it already. Okay, this marketing system is totally free. It is entirely free.
I went from having about a downline of 20. I now have a downline of 85 people, and I've only been using the spiderweb marketing system for like 2 weeks now. So people that were already on my downline, I suggested it to them, and they've been having success with it as well. Of course, if you want to generate leads and you want to start branching out and finding people that are interested in your business, then this is a great opportunity for you to do that for free. The system has just blown me away. It's so easy. It's every time I log in the morning, I generally have 3 or 4 leads.
Hi everyone, it's Paul here from the UK. Now what I want to share with you all today is my current success that I'm having in the spiderweb marketing system, and to show you that it definitely is possible to make money online without spending hardly anything at all. Now if we just head over to one of my favourite income streams, which is generating me some serious revenue, it really is, for doing absolutely nothing at all. All I'm doing is just getting other people to sign up to a free system, and I'm getting paid. Now this is GDI, Global Domains International. At the moment I've got about 100 people in my downline, so that's $100 per month, every single month for life for the next so many years. Okay, so $100 isn't too much at the moment, but I've only been in this system for about 4.5 weeks. Now let's go down to the leaderboards now, just to show you a little bit of income proof that I've had. Okay, this is this week. I'm on 11. I've made $200. Very happy with that. I'm plodding along nicely. And last week I had 19 sign-ups, $300. So I'm doing very well.
Today I want to talk to everyone about the spiderweb marketing system. This system, I've been in it for about 3 weeks, and I have made right at $2,000 so far using this system. And the spiderweb marketing system, it's actually a free system. This is one of the programs within spiderweb, and when you log in, first thing I want to show you is the leaderboard, and this is what makes me excited about this, is I'm on the leaderboard, and the 3 weeks I've been in it, I have been on the leaderboard, and as you can see, I am the number 4 money earner this week in global domains. I've made $1,000 just this week, from 9/22 to 9/28, and today is actually 9/28, but we still have some time to go in today, so I could potentially earn more in bonus money. And they pay you a $100 bonus for every 5 people you get signed up. And as you can see, I've signed up 50 people this week, and I've made $1,000. And you can see last week I signed up 20 and I made $400. The previous week, I believe I made $700 the previous week. So as you can see, to this date I've made about $2,100 in 3 weeks. that I've been a member, and you know, it's nice when you know, you always see people making money online and stuff like that, and it never turns out to be you. And you know, I'm here to tell you that it can happen to you know, to anybody. If you get signed up, you work with your upline, you know, you be persistent at this, you know, you can get on the leaderboard and you can make that money that you know, you've always wanted to make.
Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to tell you about a marketing system that is actually not a scam because it is free. And because it's free, it makes it scam proof. I am making over $2,000 a week from it. I've been in it for 63 days now. Look, yeah, 2 months. And I'm having a lot of fun with it because I'm making a lot of money from this totally free marketing system that involves no selling whatsoever. There is nothing to sell. They will never ask you for credit card information. They will never try to sell you any software. Nothing. It's just free. But anyways, they have a bonus referral program that I'd like to talk to you about really quick. I'm going to go through this video as fast as I possibly can, where they pay me $100 for every 5 people that I bring in a 1-week period from Monday morning to Sunday night. Okay, this week I'm at $1,200 already. All right, just from telling people about this free marketing system. I'm at $1,200 already this week. Definitely going to make good $1,800 probably. Well, maybe $1,700. I'm not sure yet, but made $1,600 last week just from the bonus referral program alone. Okay, like I said, I've been in it 63 days or so, maybe 64 or something like that. But anyways, in that amount of time, I'm going to show you just how interested people are, really are interested in a free marketing system in which nobody sells anything whatsoever, ever. I have a downline of 946 people already.
So what made them so special? Why were they so successful when in the past you may not have been? Well, there's only one reason. When they saw an opportunity, they didn't wait. They jumped in with both feet and took immediate action. And now it's your turn. It's time for you to finally find the success that you deserve. It's time for you to gain the respect of your spouse, friends, and family, along with anyone else who have likely been doubting you as you've been a crackhead like I was, including yourself. How's this going to work? Well, remember a few minutes ago I promised that I was going to give you my money-making system for free, without ever asking you for a single penny? And one of my partners is going to send you $20 out of their own pocket before you've even risked a penny? Just to prove to you how much we believe in this system? Well, why would we ever do something so crazy? Remember what I said at the beginning of this video? That with every other training or system, you'll have to pay hundreds or thousands of dollars just to get started, right? And if they really worked, why wouldn't they just give you their money-making system, and then after you made money, they would get paid? Well, as I said, we've flipped the industry on its head. With this system, we figured out how to do something that no one in the industry has been able to do. Instead of needing to convince you to buy something from us, not only am I going to reveal to you the secret that I learned back in 2005, but I'm also going to hand you a copy of my latest version of my money-making system 100% free, which is more advanced and more powerful than any in the past. And one of my partners, whoever referred you to this site, of course, as I said, is also going to give you $20 out of their own pocket to cover all the cost for you to get started. A little skeptical about why someone would ever do that? Well, there are 2 reasons they're going to do it, and of course you will too. First, we know this system works. We don't just believe in it. We're putting our money where our mouth is. And I'll explain the second one to you on the next page after you click the big Get Started Now button below. And fill in the form so that I know where to send your free system. Look, it's decision time for you right here, right now. I've had this idea for this latest version of my system since before I retired again 2 years ago. And I've been working on it here and there ever since. I've literally spent hundreds of hours on it since then. And I'm literally handing all of that hard work to you 100% free. And to make it an absolute no-brainer offer for my team to use and grow our business, as well as you, we're covering all of the risk for you. But really, it doesn't matter to me if you decide to take us up on this offer or not. You're not paying me a dime. But if there's one thing that I know for certain, this is the most powerful version of a system that I have ever created. And though I can't guarantee that it will work for you or anyone else for that matter, all signs point to it being more powerful, more viral, and more successful than any of the others. And I've already shown you what those did for me. So, as I see it, you really have two choices. First, you decide that this isn't right for you and you do nothing. And what do you think's going to happen? Well, the answer obviously is nothing. Your life is going to stay the same. You're going to continue to make less than you're worth. You're going to have no time, or definitely not as much time, with your friends and family as you'd like. And you're going to continue to wonder if this is all that your life is going to be. And maybe, after this has exploded, you're going to come back 6 months or a year from now, and possibly by that point, it'll be growing so well that we won't need to cover the $20 for you anymore. Or option number 2, decide it's your turn to succeed. Take massive action right now. Leverage my 12 years of experience all wrapped into this explosive system, and click the big red Get Started Now button and sign up 100% free. Spend the next 60 minutes or so getting started, getting the site all set up and running, instead of the years and thousands of hours it's taken me to refine my systems to this point, and watch as it explodes for you, just like it has done for me and my past members time and time again.
I'm no magician, okay? I know the process, and I have done it before, and I'm literally right now, I'm going to show you real-time live. I am right now, to this day, having success doing what I know how to do and doing exactly, with the exact system, what I'm teaching you exactly how to do as well. So you see, I'm logging into one of my merchant accounts here, and I'm going to run a quick report for you. In fact, it looks like it already had it saved, so it's run a quick report where you can see a transaction snapshot of the 95 different settlements that I've had between the first of the year, 2014, and today, the 26th of March, 2014. And you can see here that you have the revenue that's coming through on a daily basis. These aren't months or whatever. These are literally days. Sometimes there's a couple of different settlements. Sometimes one of the merchant accounts only had one. This is actually a couple of different merchant accounts. But what you can see through here is that money that I'm getting literally every single day to the tune of 5,000, 1,000, 2,000. All this is happening back in January, having a 13,000 day or even a $40,000 in revenue coming in a single day. Multiple days of 13,000, 6,000, 8,000, 7,000, 16,000, 17,000. This is the type of money that I'm literally making right now. If you look yesterday, on the 26th, a $1,600 day, and I've almost doubled that as not settled, meaning money that's still coming in as I'm doing this video, close to $3,000 that I've made today while prepping for and getting ready to do this video for you. For a total already this year, inside of less than the first 3 months, of over $509,000 that I've made right here, listed in front of you this year. Additionally, on top of that, if I can make this bigger so you can see this as well, these are weekly checks coming from one of the income streams in the system. Apparently, I need to log in order to show you that. But if you'll bear with me, I'm logging in to GVO, which is one of the systems. And you'll see this is my total commissions earned. As I scroll down through this, weekly commissions coming and hitting my bank account automatically for another $193,000 that I've made from just one of the income streams that's on the game board that you're going to be able to take advantage of. Additionally, here's another merchant account snapshot. This is stuff that I did last year from a project that took me about 14 days from completion, from launch to completion, that brought in this one merchant account over $375,000. And in this other merchant account, over $488,000, again, with multiple hundred, if not thousands, to multiple thousands of dollars that you'll see in some of these snapshots from last year where we're making ridiculous money on another project. So this is something that I've done over and over and over. Now, the system is free for you to try. And the thing that is most important for you, yes, I can show you all the money that I've made, but in a second, I'm going to just end this video and I'm going to piece on some examples of people just like you, everyday people who are using this system and having results, telling you in their own words, because it doesn't matter what I've done. It doesn't matter what I can teach you how to do. It matters the results that you're going to be able to have, just like the people who I've already helped. There's already over 117,000 people playing this game right now. Already 117,000 people, many of them having huge success, guys making over $10,000 in their first month with this free system. So enjoy these testimonial videos from real life people who are having real life results with this system, and then I'll see you on the orientation video on the next page.
Hey, what's up, Kimball? Tim Davis here. Just wanted to shoot you a quick video and say thanks for putting together such a great system. I signed up one evening, started driving traffic the next day in the afternoon, and within a few hours I already had 30 leads into my system and already made my first Tycoon membership, which was close to a $500 commission. Since then I've continued to get sales. My best day so far is 8 sales in one day. So anyway, I'm going to keep at it and keep scaling it up. I love what you've put together and love where this is going. Thank you. See ya.
Hey, Kimball. This is Donna in Utah, and I just want to say thanks. I just in the last couple of months got into 5-Minute Mogul, and it's amazing. I've actually made over $1,600, and as a matter of fact, I've got $828 commissions that I've earned to date, and that's in 5-Minute Mogul. And then in addition to that, in my Pure Leverage, I've got over $600 in commissions that I've earned, and I'm going to have about another $600 a month in residual income as a result of that. And I just want to say thanks. If anybody ever thought about doing something like this, I mean, I never thought I would, but I would encourage you to give it a try. Give it a whirl. It works. Thanks.
My name is Vincent Young, and I'm going to show you my second month earning with 5-Minute Mogul. I joined 5-Minute Mogul in January 2014, and the day today is 3rd March 2014, 6 p.m. And the commission I've made to date is $5,771.70.
Hi, this is Justin Trumbold coming to you live here from my home in Dallas, Texas. I want to take a quick second to talk to you about Kimball Roundy and his 5-Minute Mogul funnel. Now, I don't want to get into details of all the out-of-this-world conversions we're getting, but simply put, this is converting higher than any other funnel that I've used, to the tune of 150, 200, even as high as 500% return on my invested capital that I put into my own personal traffic. So that should be enough just to pique your interest. It certainly piqued mine when I started seeing the results.
Hey Kimball, this is Dagan. Hey man, I all I can say, man, is I'm completely blown away by the results I've seen with 5-Minute Mogul. Man, you know me, I'm a guy that's all about the numbers, so I'm always curious and I'm always intrigued by how things are working. And man, these are the numbers right here. We're looking at, this is early results. So we're looking at $453.90 with a potential total residual of almost $5,000. And, that might not seem like a lot, but like the only thing that I did was send one email to just one of my lists, and not even my main list, the smaller list that I have. Yeah, it was this one email. This email right here got sent to about 19,000 people, got opened 1,700 times, got 451 clicks, and at the time that you sent that message back to me, I kind of said, like, what are we looking at in terms of results? And it was $453.90 out of the gate. That's $1 a click, and I'm happy with the $1 a click, especially when there's residuals attached to that. Kimball, you know me, man, because I own an advertising agency, I get to see what's converting and what isn't. And your 5 Minute Mogul is absolutely at the top. Right now, I would say it's absolutely the top. It's converting better than anything else.
Hey, this is Jake Jacob in Tucson, Arizona, and boy, am I ever excited. I am telling you, I haven't been able to sleep much this week because the 5-Minute Mogul system is out. Kimball Roundy has done it again. He did it a few years ago with the spiderweb system, but that was before Facebook was huge, before Twitter was even known. I am so excited because the spiderweb system had me back in the pool down in the Turks and Caicos Islands, buying a brand new 2008 Avalanche, buying land in the Turks and Caicos Islands, and I could go on and on. But this is going to totally eclipse. You know, as the world's financial system falls apart all around us, there's a few bright spots, and one of them is in the internet marketing world. So if you've been looking for something to do, if you've been, trying this and trying that and wasting money here and, you know the drill, this is it. This is the one that is real. I've known Kimball for 5 years. Every time that we've done something together, I've made money. And I've gotten better, and he's gotten a lot better. So anyway, with that, I'm out. It's early in the morning here in Tucson, Arizona, and I am going to get to work as soon as I turn this off. Talk to you soon, and all the best. Jake Jacob in Tucson, Arizona.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is Joe down here in sunny San Diego, and just want to do a quick little video. It's Friday, I got nothing to do, I got a job, I made $500 again today. How cool is that, I'm not really stressing on making money, but I just wanted to show you something here. Let's scroll down. This is my back office. As you can see, that if you look at today's date, 7th, another $498.50 just popped in, so it's pretty cool. So far I've made $3 grand. It's been 2 weeks, and that is all front-end commissions, and as you can see, all these, the .90 and the .00s, those are all going to be passive incomes. As you can see, I've already made 55 sales, so I don't see why I wouldn't in the next 2 weeks pass 100 sales. Like I said, I've barely been promoting this. Now is the time to get in. I'm going to start driving mass traffic, so if you want to start making these $500 paydays like me, then join me, and I'll see you on the inside. Alright, ciao.
So you'll be able to start living life on your own terms and quit worrying about money and finally be able to quit that job that you likely hate. You'll be able to spend time with your family, travel, get the dream car or house that you've always wanted. Finally, have all of those things that were promised to you when you first started looking for a way to change your life using the internet. It's time. As you know, we're flipping the industry standard on its head by paying you to get started. Let us pay to help you change your life forever. Tell us where to send your free system. Click the big red Get Started Now button below. Simply complete the first setup video and tell my partner, whoever referred you to the site, where to send your $20. And then take massive action. But remember, this whole pay $20 to get started is just a test. I assume it's going to sell like crazy, perhaps even too much. So I need to warn you that this offer may not be available forever. We reserve the right to discontinue it at any time for any reason. So I would take action right now by clicking the big red Get Started Now button below. And imagine what your life is going to be like in the next 30 days, 60 days, 6 months, or a year. What are you looking forward to the most? More money? A sweet new car or a nice house? Maybe just a little bit of financial relief? Time with your family? It's all up to you. I'm literally handing you everything that you need to write your own check so that you can create the life of your dreams. Now, if you want that future, now is the time to take action. Click the Get Started Now button below. And as I've already made very clear, it doesn't matter to me if you get this or not. This isn't about me. It's not going to change my life. It's going to change your life if you let it. Get started now with your free copy of the site that is better than the one I've used to make over $3.5 million on the internet by clicking the Get Started Now button below, telling me where to send your free system and $20, and we'll see you in the members area.